Hello, everyone. I am David Judge. I am the instructor for this session of School Law with George Washington University. Just a little bit of an introduction of who I am. I am currently an assistant principal in Virginia Beach City Public Schools. I have 27 years of education experience, both public and private school, Virginia and California. I have been teaching this course since 2013, usually each semester on ground and a few different times online. So just kind of like an overview of this course. You already saw the syllabus, so you know the workload and everything that's involved. You're probably freaking out a little bit right now because of all of the work, all of the readings. It is a very intimidating topic, I guess, unless, of course, you're doing it in your career already. So don't worry. All of you are in the same boat, and there have been hundreds of students prior to you that were sitting in the same seat that you're sitting in and wondering, oh my gosh, how am I going to get through this class? But believe me, they did it, and you will too. So just kind of an overview of the assignments. There are 5 major assignments. One is the State Law Assignment Part 1. There's the State Law Assignment Part 2. There's the midterm, the final exam, and the SPED internship, which is the big project of this class. The State Law Assignment 1 and Assignment 2, you will have an opportunity to work on that in groups. You will complete it as a group, and if your group decides to send it to me as a rough draft, I will go through it, make sure that everything is there that needs to be there. I'll make notes on it and send it back to you if you need to revise things. Once you've revised it, if that's required, then you will each submit your own copy of that assignment to the Blackboard assignment area for grading. You'll do that for Part 1 and you'll do that for Part 2. It is a time-consuming project, so do not wait until the week that it's due to start working on it. You have the opportunity to work on this as a group and then submit one draft to me as a group, and then I will send it back to you all, and then you'll make revisions, and each of you will then upload one of your own to the Blackboard assignment area for both of those. The midterm and final exams are basic scenario type questions with school law topics that have been around for a very long time. You will have an opportunity as a group to work on these assignments or these scenarios, and we will meet together on Blackboard during office hours that are in the calendar part of the syllabus. You'll note that for a few of them, there's several different options that we can choose to meet on, but once class gets started, we will figure that out on what works best for each group, and I'll be available for you. The rest of the midterm and the rest of the final exam is on you to complete on your own. So only the scenario that's listed in the syllabus, the topic for the office hour will be the only one you get to do as a group. The rest of it you have to do on your own and submit on your own. We'll talk more about that once we meet for the first office hours. Then there's a special ed internship. So the class roster will be divided up into a couple different groups, and then you as a group will work on the SPED internship. And basically what that is that a student has gone through the SEC process, gone through the evaluation process, so all of that information is there, and that's Forrest Gump. And then you as a group will take that information and you will determine his eligibility. What is he eligible for in special ed world? He will obviously be eligible for something because the internship, you're responsible for coming up with the IEP, all portions of the IEP, all of the paperwork that you would do in an eligibility, you have to complete as a group. And then you move into the IEP, and then you have to complete all of the required paperwork to develop the IEP and submit the IEP. And you'll do this together as a group. You will record both the eligibility portion and the IEP portion. And then once the videos have been recorded and all the paperwork has been recorded, then you will upload those to TaskStream, which is the portfolio builder program for GW. And again, we will talk more about that during office hour time for clarification. There are general office hours that are only for if you have questions. It's not for us to get together and for me to do instruction or anything like that. It's, hey, I heard you say this about the SPED internship. I was kind of confused. Can you just clarify? That kind of thing. The general office hours are not mandatory. It's only if you need to. If you feel like sending me an email and getting my email response is good enough, then we can certainly do that. I will be on my email all day, every day. So you will get a response from me same day. Not a problem. If you feel like you need to call me, my phone number is on the syllabus. If you are in the Hampton Roads area, I work at First Colonial High School in Virginia Beach, and if you feel like you want to take a ride to come and see me in person, you most certainly are welcome to do that. So again, I am David Judge. One thing I forgot to say is that I did get my master's at GW for administration, and I earned my doctorate at GW also in administration and policy studies. So I love GW, and hopefully you love GW as much as I do. So that's it, and thank you for joining us for this session of School Law.